Kate Middleton just dropped the royal equivalent of "we need to talk" on Prince William. And let me tell you, when a future queen says we can't carry on like this, you better believe the palace is scrambling. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the freshest royal tea with a side of unfiltered truth. Now, we've all been there, haven't we? That moment when you're juggling work, kids, and trying to keep your sanity intact, and you just snap. Well, imagine doing that while the entire world is watching, cameras are flashing, and oh yeah, you're also recovering from cancer. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. That's exactly where Kate Middleton found herself when she reportedly told William those 5 words that are now sending shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. According to insider sources, and by insider, I mean someone who's probably seen more palace drama than Netflix's The Crown, Kate Middleton looked Prince William dead in the eye and said, "We can't carry on like this." Now, before you start picturing some dramatic soap opera scene, let's break this down. We're talking about a woman who's just been through one of the most challenging years of her life. Cancer diagnosis, treatment, and slowly returning to public life, all while maintaining that royal composure we've come to expect. Think about it like this. Imagine you're a professional juggler, but instead of balls, you're juggling flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. That's Kate's life on a good day. Now add cancer treatment to the mix, and suddenly those torches are starting to look pretty dangerous. The source revealed that Kate wants to spend quality time with the children and recharge her batteries this summer. Translation? Even future queens need a bloody break. And honestly, after everything she's been through, who can blame her? But here's where it gets juicy, royal cookie fans. Palace staff are reportedly fearing she's pushing herself too hard. Now, when palace staff are worried, you know something's up. These are the people who've seen it all. Scandals, divorces, you name it. If they're concerned, we should be too. The insider spilled that discussions are being held about whether Kate will be able to keep up with her planned commitments. Let me translate that palace speak for you. They're basically saying, "Houston, we have a problem." It's like when your phone battery is at 5% and you're trying to run every app at once. Something's got to give, and it's usually the most important thing. In this case, Kate's health and family time. But wait, there's more. The summer isn't just about family time. Oh no, no, no. There's a little something called the Balmoral Summit coming up in August. And this isn't your average family barbecue. We're talking about discussions on the king's funeral arrangements, future royal roles, and, get this, Harry and Meghan's place in the family. Now, here's something that might surprise you. According to the same insider, for William and Kate, the children come before work commitments. Revolutionary concept, right? A royal couple actually prioritize their kids over cutting ribbons and shaking hands. The source continued, if Kate isn't feeling her best and the children aren't coming first, that's when plans are reassessed. Finally, a royal approach that makes actual sense. It's like they've discovered what the rest of us have known for centuries. Family matters more than fancy titles. But let's not kid ourselves. This decision wasn't made in a vacuum. They were constantly touching one another, nudging each other to point things out and sharing lots of jokes according to recent public appearances. This is a couple who's clearly been through the fire together and come out stronger. So what's the plan? Well, buckle up because this summer strategy is more carefully orchestrated than a royal wedding. First up, private breaks away from the cameras. Revolutionary. Who would have thought that constant media attention might be exhausting? But here's the really sweet part. They're planning a lot of time with the Middletons at home. Because nothing says recharging your batteries like hanging out with your mum and dad. And honestly, after everything Kate's been through, Carol Middleton's home cooking probably sounds like heaven. The source emphasized they're all a very close-knit family. And this isn't just royal PR speak. William is known to have a good relationship with the Middletons, including grabbing a drink with Carol at a local pub during Kate's treatment. That's not protocol. That's genuine family support. But while Kate's planning her summer of recovery, the palace machinery isn't stopping. There's still that little matter of the Balmoral summit. Right? Let's talk about the elephant in the Scottish castle, the Balmoral summit. This August gathering isn't just about passing the shortbread. We're talking about the future of the monarchy, funeral arrangements for King Charles, and, here's where it gets spicy, what to do about Harry and Meghan. Plot twist. Harry and Meghan haven't been invited. But apparently, Prince Andrew has been. Let that sink in for a moment. The disgraced prince gets an invite, but the king's own son doesn't. The palace politics are more dramatic than Game of Thrones. According to the source, Harry and Meghan will be the main focal point of discussion at the summit. They're literally having a family meeting about Harry and Meghan without Harry and Meghan. And here's the really interesting bit. They'll be discussing Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's future. Because apparently, geography doesn't stop you from being a royal grandchild. The drama never ends. The summit will also address Kate's position in the royal hierarchy. Now, this is where things get really interesting. We're looking at a future queen who's just said she needs to scale back, attending a meeting about her own future role. The source mentioned there's a shared understanding behind the scenes that when the moment comes, Kate will need to be at her best. Translation. They know she's going to be queen, and they need her firing on all cylinders when that happens. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.